The entire universe is a single conscious body whose every vibration affects each and every component. Pandit Shri Ram Sharma Acharya. बुक टाइटल अंतरिक्ष विज्ञान एवं परोक्ष का अनुसंधान, रिसर्च ऑन स्पेस एंड इनविजिबल वर्ल्ड. बुक इंट्रोडक्शन. What is the source of hidden wealth found on the earth? Earth, as we know it today, has enormous resources for the survival of life. The plethora of resources is not just formed on Earth itself. Interplanetary movements, grants from invisible worlds, etc., played a pivotal role in establishing life on Earth. The riches contained in space are far greater than what is available on Earth. Science understands this fact and is doing several types of research into this area. Sky, not just an area of interest for modern day scientists but also for spiritualists since time immemorial. Paranormal powers, Riddhi Siddhi, as seen in sages of former times, were earned through the invisible world. And the expansion of the oblique is in the sky. Humans carry just the seed of it. Sadhana, although begins in the physical world, but attains its heights with the help of cosmic forces. Is space research today progressive for humankind? Scientists today are working to make visual manipulation of the weather. To name a few, getting rains in specific areas, producing electricity from the waves of water, sweetening the ocean's salty water, etc. Scientific talents are diligently engaged in making these dreams come true. But there is a disappointing side of all such inventions and technology development, the pollution crisis. Nature is causing more wrath these days. Other planets' currents undoubtedly influence Earth, and similarly, it must be affecting other planets too, leading to more natural calamities than before. Now, if scientists are thinking of dumping all the Earth's waste in some remote corner of space and expecting a clean and peaceful Earth without any counter effect from space, that would be unwise. What about accretion in the atmosphere surrounding the Earth? How to clean it? There is no answer to it yet. The importance of space is known, but the steps taken so far are merely for its exploration, possession, and exploitation, not to establish a cordial link. What is the solution? Keeping the spiritual aspect away from space is not going to work anymore. Considering the current times, more attention is required in this context. In the time of yore, there was no such thing as fighting adversity. The focus was to increase productivity and compatibility. Controlling the rain and bringing vital energies on earth were the main focus, resulting in an abundance of vegetation and livestock. There was no dearth anywhere in the golden age, Satyug. The air used to be purified by yajnopathy, due to which mental and physical conditions were much better as compared to today. Through meditation, self-cultivation, spiritual discourses and contemplation, sadhana, swadhyay, satsang, manan chintan, vital souls are used to send tremendous torrential flow in the sky that even the ordinary public used to get benefited, resulting in elevated thinkers and highly moral beings. The other advanced aspect was astrology, which was used to predict seasonal shifts, celestial cycles, and modify other planets' inward currents. Sages of yore used to travel to different planets using the advanced knowledge of astrology. Grant exchange was quite common those days, but today this knowledge of astrology is fading away and is just limited to preparing horoscopes. Science and technology were not so advanced in the past. Achievements for which the astronauts are striving can be fulfilled by astrological calculations. Astrology can provide information about the position of planets, constellations, and their good or bad effects. Based on this information, ontology can identify how to take advantage, prepare for adversities, or look for remedies. Hence, it is crucial to find the missing links of this great science of astrology lost in the beats of time. If this science can be re-established, it is possible to benefit from the space, the invisible world. Read this book to know more. Few excerpts from the book. The science upon maturing is now reaching the same conclusion on which Indian philosophers and astrologers had reached centuries ago. The entire universe is a single conscious body whose every vibration affects every component, including the earth, its related atmosphere, flora and fauna. In ancient times, astrology science was focused on doing research in this direction, gathering evidence and researching the interplanetary facts. Its various achievements benefited the human race from time to time. The immense wealth and potential found on Earth seem to be its own. However, experts have concluded that all this is the great grant of other planets, which is fetched and stored by the magnetism of poles. If the Earth had not received interplanetary grants, it would have been lying in a void and languishing away from this splendor like other lifeless plants. Otherwise, the era calculation presented in the text like Manusmriti, Linga Purana, Bhagavad, etc. is completely different. It is said in Manusmriti, Brahmasya tu chapahasya yat pramadam samasatah ekaikasho yuganam tu kramashastannibodhata चत्वार याहुः सहस्राणि वर्षाणां तत्कृतं युगं तस्य तात्वच्छति संध्या संध्यांशश्च तथाविधः इतरेषु ससन्ध्येषु ससन्ध्यांशेषु च त्रिषु एकापायेन वर्तन्ते सहस्राणि शतानि च. The era considered for the creation and destruction of the universe at the dawn of Brahmaji are as follows. 4,000 years and the same number of 100 years, that is the number of 400 years is the morning juncture beginning and 400 years is the evening juncture end. Thus totaling 4,800 years of Satyug, the age of truth. Similarly, 3,600 years of Treta Yuga, the age of triads, 2,400 years of Dwapar Yuga, the age of two, and 1,200 years of Kali Yuga, the dark age. The environment in which we live is conscious. It is related to the level of life flow. It is believed that such an invisible life flow used to run in Satyug, which affected the feelings and beliefs of personalities. For this reason, their qualities, deeds and nature were full of excellence. Idealism was included in their thoughts, character and behavior. Human efforts contributed to the purpose. However, the role of invisible was much more significant. Circumstances take such a big turn due to the state of mind that it has to be named the law of God's fate or desire. Henceforth, like the atmosphere of an invisible world, its environment is no less important too. Training, environment, contact make a difference, but great humans are not formed merely with these efforts. For that, cultural originality and accumulated transiency are required. Sage Vishwamitra requested Ram and Lakshman and made them competent with the Bala and Atibala knowledge to prepare them for grand change. Chanakya for Chandragupta, Sage Ramdas for Shivaji, Lord Buddha for Anand, Machendranath for Gorakh, and Ramakrishna Paramhans looked for Vivekanand with great difficulty. These powerful personalities could not find the right successor in the crowd of visitors, hence looked outside and found with great difficulty. Vivekanand said to Nivedita, "For you, I had to travel all across Europe." Few chapters from the book Innovation in Space Science and its Usability. The coordination of astrology and physics. The importance of invisible and the necessity of environmental rectification. The origin of calamities from the invisible world. Organized effort to amend the invisible.